Nigga!
Hey, MP, I got some... See, he goes over here, and just when you think he's trapped on the baseline, Scoot whips the pass to the open shooter.
You think he planned that, or he bailed himself out in the moment?
Doesn't matter. When he's driving, be ready for that pass.
Or pull up. His mid-range is next level.
Yes, but respect the drive, or you're gonna end up on his first poster.
So be ready for him to do anything.
Yep. And watch him on the offensive boards. Look at how he grabs this miss for a second chance score.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Simon's on the wing. He's joined by Thibault. Down in the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point. And for Los Angeles, the two Lakers stars on the floor. LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 5. Then there's Slim. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard position. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Let's go to the sideline for a report on MP's historic night.
Thanks, guys. Well, another milestone for MP, setting a new record for assists, topping Scott Skiles' 30 that came in a 1990 game. And MP, of course, gave all of the credit to his team, saying, hey, they got to make the shots. I just get them the ball. Guys, back to you.
Staying humble. We all like that. Tonight, MP is matched up against Scoot Henderson. This is the first time they faced off. The rookie MP is very excited, to say the least, for this one.
With Scoot Henderson, he's about as good an athlete as you'll see out there. You gotta force him to take jumpers. Can't allow him to play at the rim. Guarding Scoot without fouling him is a challenge as well.
Definitely going to be interesting to see how MP has prepared and gets established offensively and defensively early on.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Grant gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's Vanderbilt. Rebound by Nurkic.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Simons.
Takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies, and Lillard with no shortage of it.
Slam, good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Grant outside. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Nurkic with it. Just 4 to shoot. And that one drops for him. Lillard's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here is Slim. Here's Davis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Simons kicks to Lillard. The three. Knocks down the three ball. Lillard's got 7.
And one of the most prolific three-point marksmen in league history, Logo Lillard, has unlimited range.
James a screen on Lillard. Ron right side. And the dunk by James.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. 2 very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade, but you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
Here's Simons. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now here's LeBron. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Portland with the ball. 4-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And this, the first of 3 games these 2 teams will play against one another this season.
Yeah, you know, these are 2 rival teams that will see each other a fair amount this season. We'll see which team can tip it off with a win.
Now Vanderbilt after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here he goes. Slim, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Lillard. Last game 26 points. Simons from outside. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Lillard against Vanderbilt. And Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Davis, the pass to Slim. Davis with a screen on Lillard. Floats it up for Davis. And stolen by Lillard. Jacks up a 3. Rebound the Lakers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Slim, that's in there. Davis with the assist. And that's now 6 points for Slim.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Simons finds Thibault. Now Lillard from outside the arc. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Vanderbilt with the screen. Slim passes to Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to LeBron. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 7. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. They lead by 4. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Simons on the wing. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Thibault. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Davis. Pass to Slim. They set the screen. LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. Lakers hit again from deep.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Simons surveying the D. Pass to Thibault. To the paint. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now, here's Thibault. There's the pass to Lillard. From the arc. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. The Lakers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Slim. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Lakers.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for Davis. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 12 rebounds and just over 2 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lakers passing it around. It's good. Slim's got 10.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simons against Russell. Puts one up from 19. The Lakers with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Going inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Portland also making some changes. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Grant. Shaden Sharp comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And Henderson subbed in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Henderson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
And that one's good. James. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Back to Simons. Takes a 3. Drops in the tray.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets one to go.
Here is Slim. Henderson defending. Down low. And the dunk by Hachimura.
I love how under control Hachimura is. Able to push his way through the contact and score. Nice work.
Now here's Henderson. Little dishes to Henderson. Back to Little. It's stolen by Hachimura. Here's Russell with the 3. Here's Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
What determination on the boards. His work ethic really standing out right there. Well done by Davis.
Now, here's Nurkic. Kicks to Henderson. Shot, high post. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
You know, Clark, when he's 100%, Anthony Davis, one of the premier big men in the game.
Hey, I would take that qualifier off of it, Kevin. How about just one of the best players, period? He can pick and pop, he can pick and roll, he can post up, he can do everything offensively. And defensively, he's unique as a rim protector with the ability to defend on the perimeter, too.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that play showcasing Hachimura's hops. He just pops up and slams that one home.
Simons kicks to Nurkic. Passes to Simons. Buries the long-range jumper. Simons has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Portland.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to James. Poked it up for Henderson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Here's Slim. That shot, no good. Excellent defense there from Henderson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And it's LeBron James with the three. James has got 12.
He's become so comfortable from long range. That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
Anderson looking it over. Gets the 14-footer to fall. 8 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for L.A. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers. For the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hachimura. And it's Slim in for Gabe Vincent. And then for the Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Murray. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Sharp. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. LeBron outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Wood. Oh, he jams it right over Scoot Henderson. Look at it. Wow!
Showtime, Christian Wood putting down the hammer.
Russell against Lillard. Henderson, no one around him. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Russell passes to Slim. From deep LeBron. LeBron with the triple.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Suns in Phoenix. Now Little. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Grant. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here is Lillard. He's got 15. Little can't hit. Russell passes to Slim with the drive. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Craig, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And a switch here also for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Little. Back to Henderson. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Vanderbilt. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Thibault. Here's Nurkic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Here we are looking around the NBA. Clark, which division do you think is the strongest overall?
I think it's pretty clear, man. You look at that Pacific division out west, you're talking Clippers, Lakers, Warriors, Kings, Suns. Show me another division that can match that for entertainment value, quality of number of all-stars, and caliber of the teams. That's the one.
Henderson for 3, and James pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Making a switch here. Simons is checked in.
And they were in the upper half of the league in terms of points in transition. They preferred the tempo to be quick and to play in the open floor.
You mentioned their free throw ranking rock solid, DA. They were sound in the fundamentals last season, that's for sure. Here's Nurkic. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Grant finds Simons. Inside, Henderson. And Davis sends it back.
Expert timing by Davis on the block. Right when the ball was at its apex, he got it.
Back to LeBron. Here's Slim. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Here's Henderson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Nurkic with the steal. Here's Henderson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Reeves the pass to Slim. Vanderbilt a screen on Nurkic. Pass to Reeves. Here is Slim. Just 5 on the clock. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the Lakers with another miss. Trailblazers trail by 16. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. The Lakers making a switch here. Russell's checked in and stolen by Thibault. The pass to Simons. Here's Nurkic. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And with his skill, Nurkic can score from anywhere on the court. But when you're 280, his skills probably better utilized inside.
The feed to Russell. Here's Vanderbilt. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Henderson outside. Here's Nurkic, and he gets it to go from the high post. Nurkic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Pass to Reeves. And here's Russell. To the middle. Here's Davis. Henderson pulls it in. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Trailblazers. Scoot Henderson became the youngest G League player ever in 2021. Greg, he was only 17 then.
And Kevin really speaks to his abilities that he was ready for that near NBA level of competition at such an early age.
Davis with a screen on Henderson. Here's Slim. Davis. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his second basket of the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Great D that time from Nurkic.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Back to Simons. There's the screen. Over Russell. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. Davis sets a screen. Slim passes to Davis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Henderson outside. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Russell. Here is Slim. Henderson defending to the inside. Here's Reeves. Scoreless thus far. Slim, no good.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Henderson with the screen for Simon. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys. And it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in. Out up there for Hachimura. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Right wing. Three-pointer, Lillard. The Lakers with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Here is Slim, covered by Lillard. Slim passes to Reeves. Here's Vanderbilt. And no good on the last second attempt this time.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look at Portland, well, I know you want to talk about standings and such, but right now, it's the GYGP. I know neither of you knows what that means, so I'll help you. It means galvanizing your game plan.
Wow.
Pretty good.
And fellas, looking now at the first half of play, ground to make up, a major deficit for the Trailblazers.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The wing pairing, Reeves with LeBron. Vanderbilt and Davis man the post spots. And it's Slim in at point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Darvin Ham.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
And Slim picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Simons kicks to Lillard. Shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lillard's got 17.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here is Slim, covered by Lillard. Floats it up for James flushes in the alley-oop.
Superb timing by LeBron on that alley-oop.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And it's Simons missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And now the NBA's all-time leading scorer. Clark, LeBron did something most people thought would never be done.
I'm in that camp, Greg. I tell you, Kareem was my guy. He was my idol as I was growing up. I never thought his record would be surpassed. It just shows you how remarkable LeBron has been in his production, in preparation, and taking care of his body. And this guy is still going strong. That makes him the king.
Lakers leading by 13. Pass to Slim. And Grant sends it back.
Superb focus from Grant that time defensively, protecting the rim, keeping his eyes on the ball so he could anticipate that shot.
Simons kicks to Thibault. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. No good with the layup. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Banked in off the glass. That's 12 points for Anthony Simons.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Slim, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 11. Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. Now, here's Lillard. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. James down the lane. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 11. Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. He dishes it to Lillard. There's the 3. Rebound the Lakers.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Portland's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. This is to Grant. The pass to Simons. And here now is Thibault. Six on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
Nurkic with the steal. Simons with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Lillard from outside. Slim pulls it in.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Outside, Davis. There's a screen. James against Lillard. James misses. Trailblazers trail by 11. Grant dishes to Lillard. LeBron against Simon. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
The superb work ethic of Grant. My, what a nice, soft touch inside.
And the Lakers call time here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Coming off a terrific season, 4th in free throw percentage, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Passes it to Slim. Screen by James. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by James.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
3-pointer, Simon. And Davis pulls it down. Davis's Lakers leading by 11. Here's Reeves. Off target from outside.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Lillard left side. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got rebound number 15 here tonight. James misses. Trailblazers trail by 11. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Thibault, the pass to Nurkic. Fires the 3. Thibault can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Slim. He kicks it to James. Puts up a deep 3. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Nurkic will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Now here's Thibault. He has yet to score. LeBron against Simon. Here's Slim. Simons with the defensive effort. Trailblazers trail by 11. Thibault finds Simons. Here's Nurkic to the right side. Grant for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Grant's got 5 points in the quarter. Pass to Slim. Kicks it out to James. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 4th, Damian Lillard.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Russell, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. Scoot Henderson's checked in for the Trailblazers. And there's the pass to Simons. Henderson, bounce pass. Thibault for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Thibault's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. James, the pass to Slim. Vanderbilt with it. 7 points in the game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Henderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Both free throws good from Slim. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now Henderson. He's got 18. High post, Nurkic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
He hits the second from the line. Lakers leading by 6. Over to the wing. Here is Slim. Henderson defending. Here's Slim. Feeds to Davis. Stolen by Grant. Over Vanderbilt. No good from Grant.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Floats it up. Whoa! I can't believe
what I just saw.
Oh my
Unreal! Well, you better stop the ball, especially when it's LeBron James with it. That guy is pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Outside, Russell. Stolen by Grant. The dish now to Henderson. Here's Nurkic. And he banks in the layup. Nurkic has got 10 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Davis with a screen on Henderson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and there's another turnover by the Lakers.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Some changes for the Lakers. Christian Wood comes in for Vanderbilt, and it's Hachimura in for LeBron. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Nurkic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Now, beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here is Slim. 18 points for him. Davis in the corner. Passes it to Wood. Russell with it. And Simons picks him up defensively. Slim, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
They set the pick. From deep. Russell, no luck.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And one thing you respect about Russell, his ability to get the rock in the hoop.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he puts points on the board in bunches. No matter what uniform he's wearing, this guy is a legitimate lethal scorer.
Pass to Slim. Wood, a screen on Henderson. Floats it up for Wood. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop emphatically.
Thibault, the pass to Little. Kicks to Henderson. Davis with the double team. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Henderson with the screen for Simons. 5 on the clock. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. In for the Lakers. Slim comes in for Vincent. Portland also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Murray. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Anfernee Simons. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. We're always hearing the debate, who is the greatest of all time? Well, Clark, do you think passing Kareem's all-time scoring mark finally puts LeBron out in front?
Kevin, that in and of itself puts LeBron in rarefied air, no doubt. But when you're talking about the greatest player of all time, we all have our opinion. It's just so hard, I think, to effectively debate players across different eras. I just say there have been a ton of great players throughout the history of the game, and LeBron is certainly at the top of the list, no matter when he played.
On the court for the Trailblazers, we've got Scoot Henderson. Nurkic is out there with Little. Then it's Sharp, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Nurkic a screen on Russell. Lillard the pass to Nurkic.
just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
And you know, Clark, it wasn't an easy first few years in the league for Christian Wood.
You know, sometimes the hard road is the more productive road for some guys. You know, he played for 5 different teams in his first 4 seasons, Greg, but in his 5th year, he found his groove. And sometimes it takes a little longer for the big guys to find their way.
Here is Slim. Wood is screen on Henderson. Floats it up for Wood. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's nice movement. Quickly and well done by Wood as the roller gets open and finds a shot.
Henderson passes to Nurkic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
LeBron is screen on Henderson. Here's Slim. Out to Russell. Puts up a 3. Yes! It's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. To the left wing. Here's Sharp. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LeBron outside. Here is Slim. Henderson defending. Slim passes to James. Merciless inside. Merciless. James.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 of 4 here in the 4th.
A different look now for Portland. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Little. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sharp, and it's Simons in for Henderson. Screen by Nurkic. Simons kicks to Nurkic. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Hachimura with a screen on Lillard.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 22 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Here is Slim, covered by Lillard. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You know, LeBron's a threat to score as soon as he touches it. Such an aggressive offensive player with great skill.
Grant with a screen on Russell. Simons with the ball, and Hachimura picks him up defensively. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Simons. Lakers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the 4th quarter. Slim takes it off the glass. He's got 20.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Count it. Good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He's feeling it, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Lakers with some changes. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. And it's Austin Reeves in for D'Angelo Russell. Here is Slim. A floater, and Grant sends it back. Driving inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And the commitment from Grant on the drive to the rim, I mean, he's absolutely ferocious, relentless in how he attacks the rim.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Thibault finds Lillard. Grant surveying the D. Nurkic setting the pick for Grant to take the lead, to tie it up. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by Grant. Nurkic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant, moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
James, a screen on Lillard. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by James.
Sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Simons. The three ball. Sinks the three-pointer. Simons has got 26.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he hits both. And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Grant outside. Over to the left wing. Lillard finds Grant. Back to Lillard. 6 to shoot. And Lillard gets double-teamed. Here's Nurkic. And finished off by Nurkic.
And the swag Nurkic plays with, it's infectious. He doesn't back down from taking a big shot.
Here is Slim. By Lillard. Slim on the pass to Vanderbilt. And the Lakers with another miss. Lillard outside. He kicks to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Here's Nurkic. And Lillard gets double-teamed. He dishes it to Grant. Back to Lillard. Fires from deep. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
That's a 2 from Simons. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Slim. Good. And now 24 points for Slim. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
And Lillard gets double-teamed from past the arc. Nurkic can't hit. LA's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And the shot goes in. And it's now 26 points for Slim.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Lillard looking around. And Lillard throws it down.
Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Slim passes to Davis. Here is Slim. Back to LeBron. It drops.
Boy, is it tough to stop LeBron right now.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 3. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. Coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
All right, David, thanks. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
You want to talk about clutch. AD is no stranger to being put in these types of situations.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're behind by 5. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Grant against Vanderbilt. Thibault, the pass to Lillard. Portland again missing. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his second personal foul. The team
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Man, great strength that time from Grant. With the game up in the air, he really looks comfortable being the guy to take the big shot.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Grant for 3. That shot off. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
This game brought to mind some of the great rookie duels in the history of the game. Magic versus Bird, Jordan versus Wilkins, and now MP versus Scoot. Is this the beginning of one of those epic rivalries?
I hope so. I think that kind of thing is great for the game. As a player, it's exciting to have an opponent who pushes you to be better. And Scoot definitely does that for me. Knowing I was playing against him elevated my game. But I also know it's going to take time and consistency for this to become one of those rivalries that people talk about. You know, but no matter what happens, I'm grateful to be here and grateful to compete against players like him.